our student James went from 60 to 90% without studying more hours. Right? And I'm going to show you the exact three-step method we use to help him turn his marks around fast. Right? For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Andrew Malcolm. I'm the owner and founder of ACM Tuition. And in year 11, I failed math, but year 12, I topped the state. Right? And ever since then, I've helped hundreds of students score a band 6 in the HSC so that they can get into their dream university degree. In every single video I post, I give you guys one actionable tip to help your team score a band 6 in the standard math exams. Right? With that out the way, right, here's the truth. Most students think that more study time is the solution, right? But it's not more study time, it's targeted practice, right? So when James came to us first, he was falling behind, right? He was saying, I was just writing notes in class and I felt like, I wasn't actually understanding anything, even though he was a dedicated student and wanted to get up to that 90% range, right? So, like most students, he thought, the solution was just more notes, more formulas, more textbook time, right? And, his parents came to us being like, we, we need to fix this, right? So the real issue was that he had no way to apply what he was learning, right? There was no feedback loop. There was no direction. He was just, consuming, but not applying anything. So here's the three-step solution we used that changed everything. One, we need a question bank, right? Focused practice, right? We don't need him just doing random stuff like randomly, reviewing a textbook chapter. We need him doing the question bank of HSC questions that we send him on each of the different topics, right? After that, he needed to do all questions from there. Easy ones and the hard ones, right? If you just do the easy ones, you're never going to be able to challenge for the hard ones, right? You're never going to be able to solve the difficult questions. If you only solve the difficult questions and not the easy questions, right, you're going to be making silly mistakes because you didn't catch the mistakes you would have made with the easy questions, right? So he needed to do all the questions. And the last one was he needed to review the past paper checklist, right? And this is the key. 80% of your marks come from reviewing the paper, 20 come from doing it, right? So, if he wasn't reviewing the paper, if he wasn't mastering the questions he got wrong, a lot of students just tick it, exit, and then move on to another paper without seeing where they go wrong. So those are the three biggest steps he needed, right? And so, it works because, James said it best. If he didn't get the topic, he just kept practicing until he did get it, right? And that's what builds the confidence for each of the students, right? So again, he jumped from 60 to 90%, and the best part is he didn't just improve, but he knew why he was improving, so he could apply it to other subjects in his future as well. So if you want that tracker and checklist that James used, just comment plan below, and I'll send it straight to you. Let me know if you need anything as well.